pickaboos. Hey, haters. How y'all doing? Let me get y'all a little anger on me instead of focusing on something else. Y'all could get your main focus on me. hmm How y'all doing on this blessed, beautiful Saturday? How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a blessed day yesterday, which was Friday. And I hope y'all had a blessed day today, which is Saturday. hmm So let me take these glasses off because I can't see that good through these glasses. In case somebody try to come for me, I gotta put on the glasses so I can see. Hey y'all, hey, how you doing, Gloria? How you doing? How you doing? Hey Queen, how you doing? It's your first time being on here, Gloria. Hey India, thank you for the flowers. Back at you, Queen. Yo, the topic for tomorrow gonna be juicy. I thought about what the topic gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be real juicy. hmm Yes, it is. Let me put these glasses up. So y'all look up. So, hmm so if y'all ever think of something that y'all want to talk about, or a topic y'all might want to talk about, y'all just let me know. Y'all DM me and let me know and say, let's talk about this. Oh, you on TikTok? You subscribe on this side? Because you know subscribing don't cost nothing. Hey Dana. And press the thumb to let me know you like the video and subscribe. It don't cost a dime to subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed, Gloria, can you please subscribe, Queen? So y'all, let me tell y'all how I know that I am blessed and I'm not just bragging on this. Let me tell y'all how I know I'm living right. Right. Oh, the lights is up, girl. We got seven, and we got seven showing seven, and we got 6 likes. Somebody else, can you press the like button? Because we missing one. Got to be more careful. So y'all listen. And they had a lot of people at the balloon release out there too. And it's a blessing when people, like and oh, you subscribe. Thank you, Gloria, girl. I know that's real, and I'm rocking with you too, Queen. So y'all, the balloon release was real nice. I like when people support people when people pass away and stuff like that. And the balloons was blue, my favorite color. hmm That's my favorite color. My wedding, when I had a wedding, my now we got 8 likes and we got 11. So can we get the likes up? That's what everybody be saying when I be on, other people podcasts and stuff. They be saying the likes is not matching. Yo, the likes is not matching. Now we got 9 and we got 11. So can we get to 11 likes like we have 9 people? We ain't worrying about the pickaboos. We ain't worrying about them. Now we got 12. Can we get the likes to 12 since we got 12 people on here? At least y'all not a pickaboo and I know y'all on here. But listen, let me say this. I understand. I'm going to go back to what I was saying because I be jumping. I understand that some people like me, older, I was new to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, tell them hit the like button, Glory. So, it's still at 9. So, I used to go on people podcast and, hey, Cheryl, when you came in, Miss Butler, can y'all bring the likes up? So y'all, I was new to YouTube too, and when I used to go on people page, I didn't really know, about the likes and that kind of stuff either. So as I start going on their page, I'll be on their page and I'll be so in tune into what they talking about till I forget to press the like. And then when they go to talking about the likes and I say the likes not matching and stuff like that, then I go press the likes. So it's not just y'all. So it's understandable. But I'm not nearby worrying about the pickaboos that's on here. They listening and they lurking and they watching and they ain't pressing a like button. They wouldn't give a damn if I could see them in their face and they still won't press the like button. But it's okay. They still here, they listening, they lurking, and that's why they be tossing and turning. Gots to be more careful. How about that? So we didn't ask them twice to press the like button, and it's still at 9, and we got 11 people on here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's free to subscribe, and it's free to hit the like button, and it's still at 9. So that means somebody. And let me tell you something. If y'all watching from y'all television, right, you can press on the remote control. You can press up or down. So if you press up over the video, it's gonna guide you through. It's gonna pop up, and it's gonna, unlike my TV. My TV tell me what to do, and when I be going loop 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 loop, then the thumbs will pop up, and then the comment thing will pop up, and then they'll tell you what to do. They'll tell you how to do it. I have my TV like that. Sometimes I be wanting her to shut up, but I don't know how to take her off there. If I go put on my smart TV right now, she gonna go to telling me what's going on, which channels is free, and what movies I can watch for free, and all that kind of stuff there. Got to be more careful. She be talking even when I don't want her to be talking about that. Now we got 9 people, so that means it's 9 and 9. So that means, wait, 9, 10, 11. So that means 3 of them dropped off. It's okay, girl. We're not worried or we're not bothered. How about that? We're going to have a blessed Thanksgiving, and we're going to have a blessed Christmas. How about that? How about that? How about that? We sure is. Because guess what? They're going to miss out. So now we got 8. So they falling off, and guess what? We don't care. We don't care. So let me say this. So y'all, I stopped at the gas station, right? So every time I stopped at the gas station, I kid you not, I bought this, and this where I live. I was gonna stop and give me something to eat, but let me tell y'all, I was so caught up into the love that I have for my fans. I ain't gonna call y'all my fans. I'm gonna call y'all my family on social media. So I was so caught up into getting home to get to y'all because I don't want to disappoint y'all. And now me with a YouTube channel is like a job to me, and I'm gonna dedicate myself because it been a lot of time. I always been a procrastinator, and I always be the one I start something but don't finish it. But guess what? That cycle is being broke. I will no longer be a procrastinator, and I'm the type of person that I have the money and still wait till the last minute to pay the bills. Got to be more careful. Y'all just tell me I was like that. I have the money and still gonna wait till you get a notice to pay the bill. Unlike you. And not only that, have money to fill a car up and put gas in it and only want to put half in. Got to be more careful. Is anybody else on here like that? Now you know damn well we could pull up to the gas station and fill our car up, but we want to put $20. Well, I'm not the $10 girl no more, cause I got an expensive car, so I can't be playing with my girl like that. But girl, all I have to do is just fill the car up, and I ain't got to worry about stopping every time I go somewhere. So y'all, I got to break out of that too, and you got to break out of it too. Now, can somebody tell me why we do that? I'ma wait. Can somebody just explain to me why we don't like to put gas in our car? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speak to all the other queens that's on here when y'all come in the room. Say hey, say hello. Tiff your hat to another queen that's in the building. So y'all, I just wanted to say that. You got to talk about other things before you start, the topic. Because I'm learning that, because people do that. They'll be on there and they be talking about everything else. And people be coming on there and saying, when you gonna get to the topic. And I didn't hear them say, like when we get ready. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all come in somebody's house, y'all should speak to everybody or just say hello. It's more than right. You know what I'm saying? And it's more than right that y'all press the like button, right? And it's more than right if y'all, that y'all subscribe because it don't cost nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just show your girl some love. You know what I'm saying? Because today somebody gonna learn something. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm getting paid for this. I'm on here right now, and when the time comes, maybe one day I will be getting paid. But right now, I'm not. Got to be more careful. How about that? How about that, Peasley? How about that? So listen. hmm Thank y'all for hitting the like buttons. Now it's saying we got 9 people and 11 likes. But anyway, it don't matter if they fall off or they come back or come in. But you know what they be doing? They be going adding other people and adding other people on so they can, it's a way that they be doing stuff. It be a lot of people on here, not I ain't never got to the thousands of people that I'm gonna have. In a minute, I'm gonna have so many people on my platform. I am going to have so many people on my platform. It's gonna be a sin of shame. Mhm. Back at you. I love you more. Mhm. So y'all, what the blue heart mean? Because I think every different heart does the different hearts mean something. Whatever y'all do, don't ever send me a black heart. I do not like black hearts. I don't. I think it's just me, and it's not like I'm superstitious or something like that. I just feel like it's just me. We listen and we don't judge. Black hearts to me is a symbol of death. Until I find out what a black heart means, that's how I just feel like a black heart. I don't like black hearts. I like red hearts. And I don't know what the blue heart mean. I don't know the pink one. I guess all the hearts mean something, just like every disease have a color. And I didn't know that until my brother told me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna find out. Y'all gonna tell me what all the hearts mean? Cause my brother was like, "Don't you know?" Like we was talking. I know cancer is pink, and I don't know if lupus is purple. I'm gonna find out what all the disease. Like they even said HIV have a color too. Got to be mocap. I can't wait to find out that color. Or you ask for blue hearts? Yeah, that's my favorite too. Queen. hmm So y'all listen. So um I went to the gas station, right? So now I'm saying it's got 4 people on here. Oh well, it is what it is. I went to the gas station, right? So every time I go to the gas station, when I pull up, first they knew my truck. When I had the white BMW truck, they knew my truck because when they got to know me, at first they had a lot of young ladies working at the gas station. And the gas station, they had so many workers since I've been living here. Every time you look around, it was somebody new. So one of the girls, she was real disrespectful, and ain't nobody coming outside to pump your gas, and we don't do all that and all that kind of stuff there. And I was like, well, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, I just put my wheelchair together and I just get out and pump my own gas or whatever like that. So one time, one of the young ladies came out and she pumped my gas and she went over the money that I gave her. And I really didn't have no more money on me. I had more money, but not on me to give her. She went up over $10. And I was like, I gave you the money for the gas. And she went over what I gave her, you know. So they was mad with me or whatever. And I was like, well, I'll come back with it, but I don't have it. And so the girl, the young lady, she said, Miss, don't worry about it. She said, it's all good. So the other girl was supposed to be a manager, a young black girl. She was about to call the police. And I was like, oh my God, call the police for what? I said, baby, I'm not going nowhere. And furthermore, I live right up the street like that. And she was like, well, and she called the manager and all that kind of stuff there. And the other young girl was like, ma'am, don't worry about it. When the other young girl said, don't worry about it, I wasn't worrying about it, but I still was going to bring her the $10 back, even though she made, an honest mistake. And the other black girl that worked in there, she went to going off and all that kind of stuff there. But unlike, they got rid of her. hmm Y'all gotta watch how you treat people, and y'all gotta watch the things y'all do to people. See what I'm saying? So they got rid of her, and she had to probably go find her another job. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if it would have happened to me, or it would have happened to somebody else, and I had the money, I would have gave it to them. You know what I'm saying? Because people do stuff and make mistakes all the time. And one time, y'all, I was in TJ Maxx, right? And I rolled out the store with I think I rolled out the store with a purse. It didn't have the people on it, nothing like that, and it was sitting in my lap. And when I got to my car, I was like, "No, devil, you're a lie." You know what I'm saying? Now, if I had been anything like I used to be, I would have never brought it back in the store. But I know who I am and whose I am. And when other people don't see stuff, the man upstairs, he was testing me. You know what I'm saying? If I say I'm a changed woman and I don't do the things that I used to do no more, because back in the days, long time ago, when I was a young girl, I used to steal. I don't have to steal. I was stealing when I didn't have to steal. So now I'm a changed woman. So we get tested all kinds of ways. So the purse, I rolled back in the store and I said, I went back to the counter and I said, I accidentally went out the door with this purse. I said it was an honest mistake. So they was like, thank you. They just took the purse or whatever, whatever. And that happened to me several times. And I always feel like that's the test. You know what I'm saying? And I always pass the test because I don't live like that no more. Right. So at the gas station, I don't have the truck no more. Right. I got rid of my truck. So, and I really do, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I really miss my truck. But the only thing with my truck, it was sitting so high. And every time I would pull myself, the handles was on the side, but on the passenger side, the handle was up. And on the driver's side, the handle was like on the side. So every time I would pull myself up in my truck, I would have to use the steering wheel to brace myself to get in um, my truck. So I was like, no, this not gonna last. But for us, that BMW truck, I ain't gonna tell nobody a word of lie. I love that truck. I love everything about that truck. But I had to not worry about what I like and I had to get what I need. Now I'm not gonna tell y'all that I am overwhelmed, like over excited for the Mercedes. I'm not gonna say uh the Mercedes. I love the Mercedes. I love the interior on the Mercedes, but the Mercedes sit too low. You know what I'm saying? So in the next year, God said the same. I probably will be changing the Mercedes out for something else. I do like the Land Rover and the Discovery Land Rover because they have hydraulics. They have where you can press a button and the car drop down. So to me, you know what I'm saying? Even though that car is like $100,000 car, they is so expensive. But at the end of the day, I'm claiming it in the name of Jesus. I want me something like that that's gonna drop down, and I want something that gonna come out and pick my wheelchair up and put my wheelchair in the car for me, where I don't have to be using all my strength, lifting a wheelchair up. You know what I'm saying? I think my wheelchair weigh about 20 pounds or maybe more, and I pick that up every day. And so don't get me wrong, I'm not ungrateful. I love my Mercedes, but if I had to do it all over again, I'll get probably another utility vehicle, one that's more convenient for me. See what I'm saying? So back to what I was saying about the gas station. Oh, yeah, right. So y'all at the gas station. So when I pulled up, because the gas station, the door be open. So when people go in the gas station, the door automatically open, right? Thank y'all for having the lights where they should be. So when I pulled up, there had two guys in the gas station. So one of them was waiting on somebody, and the other one, he's a big old nice looking, white guy. And he spotted, and then he looked again, and now they noticed my car, right? So he came outside and he was like, "What you want?" I said, "Well, I really need to back up and get some gas." And I told him I wanted a Kit Kat because that late at night I'd be having the munchies and I'd be wanting some sweet late at night. So he pumped my gas, and I'm not gonna tell you a word of lie. Every time I go to this gas station, they always bless me. They always pay for my stuff. It's like, and I said, And I shouldn't have said this, but I did. And I told the guy, I said, why y'all always be so nice to me like that? And he was like, that's just who we are, like that. And I was like, I had to think about that. And I said, Lord, I'm sorry for saying that because I'm always nice to people. Even when people make me mad, I ain't gonna say always nice to people because sometimes I can be, if somebody pushed me the wrong way. But I am a sweet person. I am a very sweet person until you rub me the wrong way. So every time I go to that gas station, they always show me love. They always come outside. They always pump my gas, and they always, no matter what it is I want in the gas station, they pay for it. So whenever God continues to bless me, I will be. And then when I go to McDonald's, they show me love. When I go to Popeyes, they show me love. I mean, if I go to Popeyes and the wings are real, real small, and I'd be like, and I ask them about the wings because I like the flaps. And if they real, real small, they'll give me, like, if I order a 2-piece and the wing small, they'll just put a 3-piece in there, stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, everywhere I go, like, people just show thank you. People always show me love, Gloria. Right. And like I be saying, Lord, thank you. And that let me know that I'm living right. That let me know I'm doing the right things and I'm on the right path. And I don't want to, go back to where I used to, where I come from and do the things that I used to do. I don't want to do that anymore. And I said that to say that I know Jehovah love me so much, and it's just sad that we have people that we love and they betray us. They betray us, right? And even your family, you know what I'm saying? And I got people that love me, and sometimes, I'm the type of person, let me say this. If you show me love, I'm going to show you love, unconditional love. See what I'm saying? And I'm a bit of a procrastinator. Like, my little nephew is incarcerated and my little niece is incarcerated, right? And they be calling me and asking me to send them stuff like that. And I've been meaning to send them stuff like that, but I tried to send my niece something. And when I went online to try to send it, I got frustrated because I didn't know what I was doing. And then my nephew, I'm gonna send him something like that, because I don't want them to think that they don't have nobody. See what I'm saying? And I'm going to send them something, while they're incarcerated and stuff like that. But I said that to say that the people that we really, really love can be the people that portray us, and it's sad because it be people that I really, 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 really like love. They get mad at me for the smallest things, for the littlest things, and it don't be that serious. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I can do something, I'm gonna do it. Right. Yeah, it is, India. If I could do something, I'm gonna do it. And I think a lot of people expect a lot out of me when at the end of the day, when they gonna do something for me? When they gonna pick up the phone and say, do you need anything? Do you need anybody to come over there to cook you something? Do you need anybody to put out the trash? I put out my own trash. And the dumpster is high. So I wrap the trash can around my hand and I swing it in the dumpster, even though the dumpster is high. But my blessings don't come from the people that I've been a blessing to. My blessing don't come from them. So I don't be bitter toward the people. I speak to them, I treat them the same way. But let me tell you something. People think they can use you to their advantage. And I see people for who they are. And let me tell you about me, right? If somebody do something for me, and I'm not talking about y'all on social media. I don't really like know y'all personally. I know y'all through social media. And a lot of people didn't send me $5 and stuff like that. And I kid you not, for every $5 that everybody didn't send me, I promise you, I know everybody. I got it written down. I got y'all name in a little container where we played the game and all that. I would never forget the people that send me $2, $3, $5, because I'm not that type of person. But all the people that I didn't did stuff for in my life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't saw them get blessings and stuff like that. And you think not one time they say, well, let me be a blessing to, and my blessing don't come from the people that I was good to. My blessing come from totally strangers. Because I kid you not, all the people that did something for me, I didn't did that and some. And another thing, what I don't like, if you and I are friends, if you and I are friends, and you can afford to treat me like I treat you, a lot of friends don't do that. A lot of friends don't do that. A lot of people take your kindness for being a fool when I'm really not. See what I'm saying? If I buy you something nice, why you can't buy me something nice? You buy nice stuff for yourself. But I do know that certain people have a limitation on what they're going to buy you. And I'm not looking for somebody to go to Saks Fifth Avenue. I can get a gift card from TJ Maxx and I'll be happy with it. See what I'm saying? I can get a gift card from Marsha, from Ross, from Home Goods, and I'll be happy with that. But I got people that I spend good money and people that I didn't been blessing, I didn't been a blessing to that uh, take. They buy stuff, expensive stuff for themselves, but they ain't gonna buy expensive stuff for nobody else. They want expensive gifts, but they ain't giving out expensive gifts. And if you buy me some, say like if you buy me, I'm gonna just use a Gucci bag or something like that. I'm not looking for nobody to buy me a Gucci bag, but if you buy me a Gucci bag, or if I buy you a Gucci bag or something like that, I'm not looking for you to buy me one back. I'm not in competition with what I do for nobody. See what I'm saying? I give bags away, I give clothes away, I give shoes away, and it don't be no any. I can't wait till I clean my let me slow. I can't wait till I clean my closet out and give away everything that I have in my closet because I'm about to start a whole new wardrobe. Got to be more careful. How about that? Yay. Gloria, they need to speak. You see what I'm saying when they come in. But anyway, I'm gonna give a lot of my stuff away. I gave a lot of my one day I got in my feelings. And I had bought so much of M-Line stuff. To y'all who don't know, to y'all who new to my channel, M-Line is my nephew. So every time I would go to the M-Line store, I would buy stuff that I like, and his stuff is a little pricey. His stuff is not cheap. So if I buy, okay, the pants that I bought with the patches, y'all saw me with the jacket with the patches. I bought 3 pair of pants like that. The pants was like 280 or something like that, 280 or something like that. And I was able to buy the pants. So I took the 3 pair of pants and got them something custom made out of the pants. So if just do the math with the pants and just do the math what most likely what I got made costing me over what I paid for each individual pants. So if you do the math and you add everything up, I spent a pretty penny, and I think that I was able to do that. You know, because certain things that I see, I'm gonna buy, but I don't like to dress like everybody. I mean, you can have the same clothes on, but I'm gonna make sure that we wear totally different. Like these pants that I have on that came from Fashion Nova, right? And a lot of women got them, but we all gonna wear them different. So back to what I was saying about M-Line. So by that being my nephew, I supported him because it's more than right. Because if my sister was here, that's the right thing she would want me to do. And that's what she would do. And I'm only doing for my niece and my nephew. And I was doing for my nephew what my sister would do for my children if I was in here. So every time I would spend money, I mean money in the M line store because he have quality stuff and I love his clothing line. But I kind of like got in my feelings because every time I get my stuff custom made, he will post everybody else and they stuff not custom made and not one time post me. I'm a pause. So mind you, before I get something chopped up and cut up, I was like, well, he couldn't be mad because I was getting it chopped up and custom made because other people was doing it and he was posting other people. So, but mind you, before I got anything custom made from M-Line, I told my nephew, and I said this in his ear, like, let me tell you this. I said, you should get this made. You should get this made. You should get this. I was giving him ideas on stuff that he should get made for older women like me. See what I'm saying? Because my daughter, is the one that deal with the women fashion bug with him. And some of the clothes I felt like was for more of the younger women. And so I told him, I said, once you get this made, get this made, get this made, this and that. So I felt like me telling him that he felt like, well, he was listening, but he wasn't listening. And I never really want him to feel like I was trying to take over his design and, and do stuff that, was out of the ordinary. So everything that I told him that he should get made, he never got it made. So the ponchos was one of the ones that I told him to make some ponchos like I had, right? And when I had the poncho, it had a lot of women, and me and another young lady was talking about that. We was, we older and we was talking about the ponchos and stuff like that. And she was like, yeah, he should come out with that and this and that. It was me and her. And she brought up some other ideas about some clothes too, right? So when I had the poncho, even though it was made beautiful in the front, but the young lady that made it, she messed up a lot of shit for me. So, but as long as I was sitting down, you couldn't see where she messed it up in the back. See what I'm saying? And I really got to find me another seamstress because I like getting clothes custom made. You know what I'm saying? I like doing my stuff different. I have another dress. Wait, let me stay on this subject. So I told my nephew several times the jumper that I had was his jumper, but I got that custom made with a bow tie. And I had got my tennis shoes custom made. And a lot of people saw me with it on and they really, really loved what I had on and how I got it custom made. And my nephew never, never posts nothing that I got custom made on. And a lot of people was like, oh, they was waiting for him to, because a lot of people really loved the stuff that I got custom made. And me, myself, I got caught up in my feelings because I felt some kind of way. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I can't say he felt like um, I was trying to take over or something like that because there was other people that was doing shit to their clothes too, and he was posting them, and I never could understand. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. And I don't be trying to come in between. Business is business. Now, if I'm beefing with somebody because I'm not beefing with them, they beefing with me. I'm not gonna stop your business. Business is business. See what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna make nobody feel like at the end of the day, that's still my family. Whether you like her or not, He don't have nothing to do with y'all not liking me because business is business. But what I'm not gonna let y'all do is disrespect my auntie because that's still my auntie. See what I'm saying? And um, it's like when I went to the ball, when they had the ball, when they crowned him as the king, they was disrespectful to me at the ball, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm a soldier, and it was a lot of stuff that went on that was disrespectful to me at the ball, and then I got caught in my feelings because on social media I saw pictures of certain people and this and that, and it was everybody else's picture that was from the ball. I mean, from the him getting crowned, they had a lot of people pictures was showing up, on his page and stuff like that, and it was never my picture. So I was like, oh, and I was like, I was trying to figure out what I ever did my nephew because I never really did. And then after that happened, I went live and I spoke about it, and he got caught up in his feelings, and he said I hurt his feelings, but at the same time, you hurt my feelings too. That goes two ways. See what I'm saying? But that's still my nephew. I forgave him. And we still, that's still, regardless of the fact of how I felt and however he felt. And he said his way, and I said my way. But at the end of the day, it was like maybe he didn't see the mess, but I saw the mess. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And he be like tonight is the all black affair. It's they black or something going on tonight or whatever. Like I be wanting to attend certain things that he be a part of because that's still my nephew. But he's surrounded with all the people that got hate in their heart for me and that dislike me. See, I be wanting to support and go to things, when it comes down to the sixth ward because I am, like out of the sixth ward too. And even though, we was like raised in the ninth ward and then we was in the fourth ward, then we was in the sixth ward. And then, I have a lot of like people that's from the sixth ward. And at the end of the day, I went to school in the sixth ward. I was a money waster, second in the second line with the people in the sixth ward. So I just feel like I don't go to a lot of stuff because certain people I don't want to be around because if they accidentally bump my wheelchair, then it's gonna be a problem. So I just stay out their way and I be wanting them to stay out my way. So what I did is when I was in my feelings, I gave all my M-line stuff away. I did. Only thing I didn't give away was my jacket, that jacket that I had on YouTube with all the patches, and my poncho. So all my other stuff, all my stuff I got custom made. My boots got custom made. My poncho I had custom made. All my M-line stuff I gave away. Gots to be more careful. Right string, wrong yo-yo. Did. Because I was caught up in my feelings and my emotion. How about that? Because I said, if my sister was here, a lot of stuff that they do to me, it would never happen. How about that? And oh, the ones who riding, who be he and smiling and grinning his face. How could you smile and grin in my nephew face and knowing you hate his auntie with a passion? Hey fam, y'all smile and grin in my nephew's face because he humble. And I never try to make him pick a side. But flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. That's still my nephew. Don't let that go over y'all head. In spite of our imperfection, in spite of whatever we go through, that's still my nephew. How about that? So what they did when they was crowning him, they did all kind of little evil and devious little thing when they realized I was in the building. And I got there late. And when I got there late, it was like all eyes on me. Like, they sized me up from the floor to my head. And then my daughter was there. My son was there. And all of them was there. And nobody had nothing to say to me. So I was opposed. So I let that ride. I don't sweat the small stuff. So me getting in my feelings and my emotion, I gave all my inline stuff away. And now that I'm out of my feelings about that, I forgive and I forgot on that. I ain't literally forgot. So this is a new chapter in my life. So now I can still go back to the M9 store and buy whatever I want when I want. But when I go there, I don't ever want any of y'all that work there to think that me and my family is coming there to get freebies. I ain't never. Did I ever ask you for anything? Did I ever ask you for anything? I never asked my nephew to give me anything. Even on a fixed income, I would save my money and I would save my money in the beginning. I couldn't afford that because I had bills to pay. Bills over everything. And when my time came, because I told him my time coming, I went through there and bought everything that I wanted, even without a discount. Got to be more careful. How about that? How about that? So everything that I was wearing, I paid for it. And for to go in the store and somebody to try to be disrespectful, wow, that was big. I forgave her too. How about that? Thank y'all for tuning into my channel too. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. So that's why I gave all of it away. Y'all gonna learn to respect me. If I respect y'all, I want y'all to respect me. And then when I go there, they know I'm in a wheelchair. I be sitting in my car for like 10 to 15 minutes before somebody open the back door. If I come there to support, why make me sit when there's a such thing as the ADA? Everybody got a compliance with wheelchair. So if I come to the store, I don't need nobody to come out the store and ask me what you want. I need you to open the back door so I could roll up in the store and buy it and look and lurk and get what I want. Mm-hmm. And I love M-Line. I love the clothes. I could advertise. And a lot of people that saw me on the YouTube channel, they was asking about that jacket. I got people all in New York. The clothes not all over the world. The clothes in Atlanta, they know about it. Houston, they know about it. New Orleans, they know about it. New Jersey, they don't know about it. But my sister in New Jersey, I sent her something so she can wear it up there too. So why not? If you got a beautiful auntie on the inside and outside, why not allow her to advertise for you? And see, the fact of the matter is, they got people on the outside. They feel some kind of way. See, when you got people working for you and they feel like they better than your people, they could mistreat your people, is diabolical to me. Because anytime my mama, my sister, my brother, my brothers come in that store, they're supposed to be well respected. You're not supposed to be looking at them some kind of way like they coming there to get a freebie. Unlike me, I don't come there to get a freebie. I'm a customer. How about that? I was his auntie before I became a customer too. Don't let that go over your head. If I can go to other stores and buy certain things, I could go in this store and buy what I want to. But when I come to the store and they got somebody there that's disrespectful and feel the need that you want to treat customers any kind of way, my money is spent any and everywhere. Don't let that go over your head. Hairdressers, when y'all be disrespectful to y'all clients and giving them different prices when they go to hairdresser. Oh, when I came to you last year, when I came to you last week, it was $50. When I come this week, it's $70. So you just gonna mistreat your loyal customers? So that's what we doing? Somebody who been coming to you for decades? Wow. Got to be more careful the way y'all treat people. Because guess what? Everybody is replaceable. That part right there. So when y'all out there feeling some kind of way, I feel portrayed in a lot of ways by a lot of people. How about that? By a lot of people. Because you know what? I'm the auntie that's going to ride, that's going to pull up. That's why I be telling y'all talking about the wheelchair. Girl, please. This wheelchair do not validate me. And if you play with me in the wrong way, I be praying saying, Lord, please forgive her because she know not what she do. How about that? That's why when I go outside, I go do whatever I want to do. And I bring my little tail self back inside. How about that? So I'm not the first and not the last that didn't been portrayed by somebody. The biggest portrayal is when a woman smiling right in your face. Hey girl. Girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. Girl, where you been? Girl, I love you, girl. Oh, girl, what the trail? Your hair's so pretty, girl. Oh, I love you, girl. You got a beautiful girl. And she backdoor you. And y'all around here talking shit. Oh, girl, keep doing what you're doing. And girl, oh, girl, keep doing what you're doing. Instead of you saying, girl, you need to go pray and get your life right. Because of what you did, that wasn't right. I ain't never seen so many ass kisses in my life. I ain't never seen so many people jump on a bandwagon in my life. Y'all don't even like each other. And that's my girl. And that's my friend. You found out your friend drugged for you like a dog. And you still call her, I'm a poet. Girl, that's still your friend? Friends like that, you don't need enemies. Because now, the days that I'm living in now, ain't too many people got real friends. Ain't too many people got real friends. I'll be your friend, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, until you do something I don't like. Then I'm gonna fall back and you're gonna be like, well, she don't call me like she used to. They got people don't call me like they used to. Because they caught up in their feeling about something I said that was right. You either gonna live right or you gonna straddle the fence. And some of y'all straddling the fence. And God remove people out of your life for a reason. And He expose them. Because they got a lot of people playing church, saying they love them. That's the words out of their mouth. But their heart, they ain't like that. They ain't like, and then they passing it down to their children and their grandchildren. It's one thing to know when somebody don't like you. The worst thing in the world is to have a snake around you and you don't even know it. Because guess what a snake do? They sneak up on you and they bite you. And you ain't even see it coming. Expect the unexpected. The one you least expect is the one. The one I least expected was the one. Don't let that go over y'all head. Because some of y'all got to play catch up, mustard. So to you and you, that'll say, oh, I would have never did that. If I should have, well, oh, she should have. And she should have did this and what you should have did. I'ma wait. I'ma wait. What you should have did. Because I did what I should have did at that time. So whatever I paid for, I did what I should have did, what I shouldn't have did. And the difference between me and you, guess what? I take my lick, my L. What about you? What about you? Since y'all around here playing that role like y'all so perfect and y'all ain't got shit going on. Wow. Show me a perfect person. Because last I remember, nobody's perfect. Nobody on God green earth is perfect. Since you got all the answers. You got all the answers to my life. And you don't even have the answers to your own life. Oh, if it happened to me, she wouldn't be this and I would have did this and you don't know what you would have did until life presented itself. Because you could get with this or you can get with that. But here's where it's at. So if I wouldn't have never draw closer to him, girl, I wouldn't even be here. Don't let that go over your head. And the reason why He keep on opening doors and giving me favor and blessing me, because I love Him and I put Him first in my life. And I draw closer to Him. So let me tell y'all what happened to me last night. And it's been happening to me. That's how I know. Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to some of y'all. when God is about to do something major in your life, the enemy gonna come all kinds of ways. He'll bring a sickness to your body. He'll allow something to go wrong with your house, with your car, with your family, with your children, with your grandchildren. You'll be involved in some shit you ain't had nothing to do with. Y'all gotta know how the enemy come. Because yesterday, when live on YouTube, when live it got dark, we had bad spirits on here. Because all the time I've been doing my YouTubes, that ain't never happened to me. And my laptop always charged up. We had bad spirits on here. We have bad spirits on here now, but they don't have no power, especially when I talk about him. How about that? Whenever I talk about him, the spirits gotta go. Because that ain't what they want to hear. That's not what they want to hear. The message is being portrayed and doing better. Let me say this. Do you think any one of y'all could walk in my shoes? I'm just asking for a friend, and a friend is me. All right, Baltimore. Baltimore is in the building. I'm going to ask y'all again. Because we all got stuff that we deal with every day. And I'm going to ask you again. Do any one of y'all think y'all could have dealt with the portrayal, the mental, the physical abuse that I endure? Some of the stuff I didn't even ask for. To know better is to do better. All I want to do is live my happy little life with the man that I loved and the man that I gave children to. All I want to do is just live my life to have the beautiful house, blessed and highly favored. That's all I want to do is be happy with the man that I gave a son and a daughter to. But my life didn't turn out to be that way because I wasn't enough. I was enough. I was enough, but he wanted more. Because if I wasn't enough, he wouldn't have kept coming back for more. So get ready for the book, because he wanted more. To you, and you that believe that man wasn't still in love with Ann Mays is diabolical. So I said that to say, if they not, watching, somebody that know them is watching. So when him and her have their little pillow talk, you just sit down and no, sit up in the bed and tell her everything. Because when the book come out, the man, y'all say, or y'all out there in the outside world, y'all other women, the man, he didn't went on with his life and he happily married and all that kind. He what? He was in love with that girl. This girl. So hadn't this girl wouldn't have never got Pum Pum, she would have never had it. I'm going to say it again for you so you could go back and tell them. If she would have never tried to unalive me, she would have never had it. She betrayed me. That Friday, girl, that Friday, where you was. Where you was. Oh, I forgot. You was at work while he was with his wife. Got to be more careful. That's why, girl, you are so insecure and you feel some kind of way when I come around, because at the end of the day, even though you been with that man for quite some time, your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Got to be more careful. Because in your mind, you got him. You won it. No, you didn't. Because over here was unfinished business. And even though he there with you, it been years. So he love you. But he's still in love with his baby mama, his first wife. But I understand. It been 30-some years. And in your heart, girl, I ain't worrying about her. I got it. We travel. We got a beautiful house, beautiful. We doing it. It's one thing to have the man, and it's two things not to have all of him. Don't let that go over your head. And then when he around you, when we was at my daughter's wedding, he tried to show off. Oh, that was a front. Oh, that was a front. You know what? You can be with a person so long till you gotta love them. Ain't no doubt that he don't love you. Because y'all been together for some decades. For some decades. But is you the only one that he loved? No. Gotta love me. I'm just saying. You think God was going to allow y'all to enjoy your life within? We're not talking about on the outside. We're not talking about portraying to be the happy couple. We're not talking about that, because I saw y'all on TikTok, girl. I saw you singing to, girl, now that was nice. I saw you singing to him on TikTok. I don't know what kind of perch you was proving, but at the end of the day, I was the first wife. What Toni Braxton said, he was a man enough for me. Every time y'all post y'all little videos and stuff like that, people post them so I could see them. So keep on posting so people could see who you are, Jessie Bell. Since y'all trying to be so-called messy, nah, that's being messy. But you can't really say that because y'all is together. But the messy part is when somebody follow me and they know they follow me and they put it in my face so I can see it. Well, girl, listen, I didn't cry a many days and a many nights. them tears about what y'all doing and y'all being together, I don't cry about that no more. Because you know what, girl? I know who I am and whose I am. And I do know only what you do for Christ gonna last. And I do know you reap what you sow. So y'all want people to think that y'all in la la land and y'all is so happy? Girl, please. Girl, please. But I understand because when you was in the courthouse and they asked you, when you went to the stand, when he got caught up and you took the stand for him, they said, you said, when they asked you certain questions about him, I never worry about what he was doing in the streets. I never worry about what a man do in the street because my grandmother, which is your grandmother, told you, don't worry about what a man do in the street as long as he come home to you and take care of you. Oh, wow. Did she tell you to take somebody else's husband too? Now that's diabolical. And then when they had you on the stand, what they said, the district attorney, what they said, okay, isn't you the one that tried to unalive his first wife and he divorced her and married you? Pop, go to Weezer and the Weezer go pop. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And when you be at your job, because you're RN, you almost unalive a black beautiful queen behind her husband. And now you taking care of people in wheelchairs and stuff because you act like you got compassion for people when you almost unalive somebody and you got off through the system, but you ain't got off through Jehovah. In a job, they be talking about you. You the head nurse, right? This is a small world living in New Orleans. Even though you're the head nurse and you sit at your desk like you unbothered, the other nurses' assistants be he and high talking about how you shot try to unalive somebody over their husband. I'm just saying. That's one of the biggest portrayals that ever happened to me. Is a woman that smiled and grinned in my face. Literally smiled and grinned in my face. And all the while, she backdoored me. I ain't even see it coming. And to all you women out there that think it's cool to backdoor another woman, a man think it's backdoor another man, just know you got to get that back. You might not get it tomorrow, the next day, y'all been cheating for 30, 40 years and all that. But sooner or later, and I ain't saying that out of hate, I'm saying that out of experience. Because I did some things in my days. But I ain't never took nobody's husband. And if I found out you had a wife, I was no longer friends with you or messing with you ever again. Because I knew one day I was going to be a wife. And a lot of people don't like when I say I don't literally like hate women, but I don't like women that mess with somebody else's husband, somebody else's fiance. I don't like men that mess with married women. It's just me. I don't condone it. I don't like it. So if you mess with somebody significant other, their husband, their wife, don't tell it to me because I'm going to dislike you. I'm just saying, to each his own. but you ain't no friend of mine. If you're a friend of the enemy, you ain't no friend of mine either. I don't give a damn who you is. You can be family members. You're still my blood, but I don't trust you. Because anybody that could be a friend to the enemy is not to be trusted. Sister, brother, children, if you are a friend to my enemies, you ain't to be trusted. How about that? So, with me being portrayed by another woman, and y'all expect, because it been 30 some years, y'all feel like I should be over it. Well, guess what? I'm not. But I'm over the crying. I'm over the not eating, not sleep. I'm over that. I'm over that. But when they be nitpicking and playing with me, that set me back. I pray, but I still be like, you know what? I have to get on my knees and get out the wheelchair and pray even harder. Who to say I might never get over it? But the devil is a lie. Because once I go on with my life and drop that book, I'm done. I will not bring my shenanigans into another relationship. Because at one time, I didn't even talk about this. At one time, I didn't even speak on it. But when they started nitpicking and poking at me and playing with me, they gave me something to talk about. To y'all young girls out there and older people, to y'all that know me, and to a lot of y'all that know the story, why y'all lie to your children? Why you got your son looking at me some kind of way? Your daughter, your grandchildren. Why y'all brought that shit down to the generation and lied to them? You're ashamed? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. A lot of y'all women, it's a disgrace. Y'all have very low self-esteem. Y'all just be throwing your little pussy up away. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. And y'all have the nerve to won't comment and say, I don't love myself. Girl, please. And another reason why I'm really not over it, I sit in a wheelchair every day. I roll in a wheelchair every day. That's my everyday life. But if y'all would have never pick with me, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So to everything that's going on and everything that's coming out of my mouth, the words y'all hear coming out of my mouth, y'all took me there. Y'all gave me something to talk about. Because at one time, I wasn't even talking about it. And it's so deep. The story is very interesting. Wait till the book come out and the movie come out. Because this shit right here, this shit is bigger than Nino. And we got one little lady in a wheelchair that everybody got so much hate in their heart. I wonder why is that? I wonder. why it's like that. And out of all the times I've been on live in social media, not one of them that I spoke of ever made a live and said she lying. That speak volume. I done had him come on there and say, "Oh, girl, you need to get off a live and this and that." But not one. They had a young boy came on my live one time. He said, "Miss Ann, if you was lying, I tell you, you're lying." He said, "But you ain't told not one lie yet. And I don't even know who child it is." You know, the problem is with everybody is that I'm transparent. I'm living in my truth. And I'm telling everything on everybody. And nobody can't say nothing. Not one person could say her ass lying. Now, they did have one young lady on YouTube saying she ain't never had nothing and they been poor. Well, girl, where you come from? And who ain't never had nothing? And who been poor? So y'all know when people be writing stuff under the comments all that, we dealing with all form of different type of people. We dealing with people that's bipolar. We dealing with people that's schizophrenic. We dealing with people that's slow mental. We dealing with all kind of people that be on there that don't have a pot to piss and they want to go out and have the nerve to want to comment. Wow. Wow. Now that's big. That's big. And guess what? I ain't the first and ain't the last been betrayed. Who betrayed you? Who backed through you? Oh, girl, ain't nobody never did. What you say? So, not that you know of. Not your cousin slept with your dude. There's a lot of signs that y'all be missing. The he and the high and the play cousin shit. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Oh, that's my best friend. Oh, that's my cousin. Stop falling for the okie doke. People that say they're cousins, they really not cousins. They kissing cousins. Watch out for the people that's betraying you. And they come like a thief in the night. And when they hit you, you're going to say, I ain't even see it coming. I know somebody that literally was sitting in somebody's car and they gave him a ride. And the old man was in the back seat with somebody. And then she wound up with him. The person who was in the back seat with your man wound up with your man. Such a slut. And I'm supposed to like you? Girl, I don't even trust you for as I could see you. Y'all got to be very mindful. I'm talking to the women right now. But the women that you hang around with you and your man or your significant other. Because most of the time they want what you got. And they think the grass is green on the other side. When my husband first came home, my last husband, he was so fine and so handsome. So handsome. I got the thumbs up. And I ain't gonna say all the women, but a lot of women wanted him because he was fresh out of jail. And he looked good. He looked like he had been on the phone picking cotton. His skin was even clear. He was all that, a bag of chips and a pickle. As I thought he was. And they really wanted him. How about that? So they come looking good. You don't even see the baggage. And y'all always around here talking about, oh, this one got a big cabonia, this one got a small cabonia, and all that kind of stuff there. What about when the cabonia don't work no more? As you get older, life ain't about sex. It's about within. Because you got to ask yourself, well, damn, if I ever get in a wheelchair, or if something ever happened to me, babe, would you still be there? If they hesitate and they go around the corner and come back, they're not gonna be there. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I asked them. We was talking about HIV, and I said, "Would you ever date a woman with HIV?" And he said, "Yes." And the reason why he said yes, he not trying to date me. We don't get it twisted. We not trying to date each other, right? Straight on yo. He said yes. You know why he said yes? Because he educated on HIV. I get so sick of y'all saying somebody got AIDS. Somebody even Miss Thing tried to say, oh, Miss, I ain't got full-blown AIDS. Girl, please. And you around here bragging and you didn't have how many birds in you within 90 days? Guys to be more careful. I get so sick of y'all. I explain it to y'all all the time. I tell y'all about the difference between HIV and AIDS. Those are two totally diseases. You have HIV over here. You take your medicine. You make sure your viral loads are higher than 200. And once you take care of yourself, you take your medicine, you'll become undetectable. But if you don't take care of yourself and you don't take your medicine, your immune system, your viral loads could drop. You could get pneumonia, and pneumonia will turn into AIDS. Do I look like I have AIDS? Because if I would have never said nothing to you, to you, to you, and to you, into the world, they wouldn't have never knew. So I'm going to clap for myself. Because you bitches wouldn't have even never knew if I wouldn't have never said nothing. So y'all think I give two plucks about y'all talking about me or disliking me? When I came out in the openings on my own, that speaks volume. And you think I'm worrying about one of y'all validating me? Girl, please. Boy, please. I don't give a damn if a Negro never want to be with me because I know who I am and who I am. How about that? How about that? And the cold part about it, let me get a little closer. I'm not the one you got to worry about because I'm out in the openness and I'm very transparent. And you know what I come with? See that little bitch that you're in love with? That little bitch that you like. She's so fine, so pretty. She got her titties and her ass and all that done. That's the bitch you got to worry about. Nobody's exempt when it's come down to life. You think I could go back on the hands of time and think about and think and say, I wonder a lot of y'all passed the test. Yo dodged the bullet. And y'all still playing Russian roulette. You still sleeping with your baby daddy knowing he live with a woman. You still sleeping with your baby mama knowing she live with a man. Opportunists. Immune system gone. Yeah, undetectable as the virus, but it's too small, right, to measure. I've been, it's been 13 years. 13 years for me. 13 years. And I've been undetectable ever since. And I ain't never gave nothing to nobody. I ain't even trying to pee with nobody. Even when she get hot, I just go lay my little tail self down or get my ass in some cold water. Because I'm still human. And for a man to ask me, well, you still gonna have sex? Last time I looked down there, I still had a pussy. Gots to be more careful. That's the dumbest question ever. I don't have a bag. People have certain levels to they being paralyzed. I don't wear a bag. I can open my legs just like every other woman. But I chose not to. Because stray dogs get fleas. And I'm not trying to get fleas. I'd rather wait on Jehovah before I be out there head first. How about that? Like my saying, gots to be more careful. I should have been more careful, but I wasn't. I wasn't. And I'm not afraid to say it. I wasn't. What about you? You and you. Because y'all still sleeping with somebody, and they still sleeping with somebody, and they still sleeping with somebody. So all y'all sleeping with everybody. You ever thought about it like that? And I'm gonna get off at 10. I got 20 more minutes. But you ever thought about it like that? When your spouse is cheating with somebody, the somebody he cheating with is cheating with somebody. Girl, I ain't worrying about him. He got old lady. Wow. So he's sleeping with you and he's sleeping with her. He lying to you, telling you that he don't get nothing. He ain't sleeping with her. He lying. And you falling for it. Thank you, my baby. God is in control in my life. I never been hospitalized for HIV. To God be the glory. Only time I go in the hospital is when I have a UTI. And that's only because I use the in and out catheter. I use the catheter that you use every 4 to 6 hours and you throw it away. Other than that, and I got a little burr like under my thigh and they want to drain that. But other than that, girl, please. The only difference between me and you is you walking and I'm not. But y'all don't be surprised when y'all find out all the people that have it. Y'all close your eye when y'all find out. Because it's going to come a time where nobody ain't going to be able to hide it. And y'all mouth going to be dropping it. Like, I know you lie. No, I'm not lying. Since it's getting so high and out of control, they ain't going to be able to hide it no more. Thank you, my baby. I take care of myself. I don't stress no more. I think about things. From time to time, I worry about little things when I shouldn't, but I'm human. So, to you out there, I know you got it. I know you weren't about somebody judging you. I know they don't like you anyway. In the minute you come out with you that you have that, they're gonna throw you to the curb. I understand. I understand if you don't want to tell nobody because you're not strong enough to tell nobody. But from me to you, if you listening, take your medicine and take care of yourself. And life don't stop. You still could live your life. If you go to your grave and never tell nobody, because at the end of the day, once you tell people, people is so cruel. It could be other people that got it, and they the ones clapping, and they got it too, but they ain't telling nobody. So if you feel comfortable in your own skin and you don't want to tell nobody, you ain't gotta tell nobody. Just don't sleep around and take care of yourself and make sure you get undetectable. See what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Because people that come out and be real, they get ridiculed. They talk about them, they crack jokes about them. And at the end of the day, we human just like everybody else. I wasn't born with it. I didn't ask for it. And I'm good. And it's somebody for everybody. So stop feeling like you're alone and nobody don't want you. If you ain't gotta tell nobody. If you feel in your heart that they're gonna ridicule you and they're gonna do to you what they like doing to Viney. The only thing I don't like about Viney is that I don't like when she make those rap songs talking about, her body and her vagina and eat and all that kind of stuff there. I think after she came out, she should have just changed her life completely. I'm not here to judge her, but some of the things she still say and do is not acceptable because she have daughters. And I think she deal with a lot of stuff. She have a lot of mental issues and certain things she just don't know how to deal with them. But once she get over that hump and she realize her life could be so much better, she gonna be all right. From me to her, I'm gonna continue to pray for her because I see she got potentials. She just gotta find her way. And I pray that she find her way because she got people that her daughters that's looking at her. And when people say things about her, they don't realize that she have children. And nowadays the children be all over social media. And when you do stuff and you come on social media and you make yourself look some kind of way, you don't just be affecting yourself. You be affecting your family, your loved ones, your children. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I came out, my family and everybody knew that I was going to be able to deal with myself when I came out. And I didn't worry about how other people was going to feel. You know what I'm saying? I just did what I felt to need that I needed to do and put it out to make somebody else's life different. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say, just say I would have never came out with it. Knowing that I was married to this guy and he was sleeping around, he could have lied and said, even though I would have went back on a date or whatever, I was contracted or whatever. He could have put a room out and said, oh yeah, she gave me that shit and this and that. But he can't say that because that the time wouldn't add up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in a database. Whenever they find out you have any kind of disease, the CDC, um, control this. I mean, I can't say the word, but anyway, infection and disease. Whenever you get a disease, it's in your chart. It's gonna follow you the rest of your life. Whenever you get a blood disease or you get like what it is, herpes, syphilis, or whatever disease you get, it's gonna be in a database. So a lot of people is in a database and they don't even know it. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, if he were to try to lie and say I gave it to him, he couldn't do that because he was in jail for 27 years. And then all I had to do is go back to the doctor and the doctors that I've been going to before he got out of jail, and they would have been able to confirm that I never had it. See what I'm saying? So he couldn't lie and try to say, oh, well, she got that from me or something like that. So the same thing with buying in my care. Oh yeah, for disease, the Center for Disease Control. All right. So the same thing with buying in my care. If they really, really want to go back, infection disease. If they really, really want to go back, if they want, that's why we listen and we don't judge. But when we was listening to Bonnie, and I listened to Bonnie, I just felt like her and Michael Ben knew they had it. And like I said again, Bonnie just got caught up in her emotions and her feelings like me. But I didn't get caught up in my emotions. I got caught up in my feelings, but not so much my emotions. And I probably did because when I found out my husband was cheating and all that kind of stuff there, I was like, oh, hell no. When I caught him with a young girl in the car, I was like, oh, hell to the no. And that's when I decided to come out with it because I felt like, I thought maybe that was going to stop him from sleeping around with different young girls and all that kind of stuff there. That's why I was like, well, I need to put this out there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people knew I was married to, and a lot of people knew, right? But at the end of the day, it's people out there that, like one guy I was friends with, and he was willing to sleep with me, talking about, yeah, if me and you ever do something or whatever, I ain't got to use no protection. Like, the fuck? What you mean? That's what I'm saying. So in my mind, either you got it already, you just reckless, just don't give up, But I didn't fall for the okie doke. But I'm saying they got people out there that they don't care. They really don't care. So y'all madly mistaken if y'all think people out there that's not sleeping with people that have HIV. There is. Y'all just got to be more careful. Y'all got to be careful. You got to be careful even being with somebody you done been with. You know what I'm saying? And he cheating. If you know you got somebody and they cheating, you got to protect yourself. Because when somebody cheating on you, that's reckless. That means they don't care. So if you find out somebody cheating on you, you got to protect you. And they do have women condoms. Thank you, my baby. Yeah, they do have condoms that women could put inside their body, and he ain't even got to know. But, if you deal with somebody that's reckless like that, you got to protect yourself. It said, chat disconnected. Please wait while we trying to reconnect you successfully. Yeah, we back on. They have it. They want to blame something. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. That's what I said. I said, you hit it on the nail. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. So tomorrow, my topic for tomorrow, I'm gonna write it and put it on here when I get off. But tomorrow, we're gonna talk about older men dating younger women, and older women dating younger men, and older men dating younger women. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. So I love y'all, and y'all be blessed. And I'm going to TikTok and play some music, and I'm gonna stay on there for about gonna stay on there for a little while. I'm gonna play some music, and then I'm gonna get off. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I am so forever grateful for y'all coming, tuning in, and y'all just pass the word, and just if it's anything y'all queens want to talk about, and you feel the need that you don't even want nobody to know it's you, you can send me a message, you can send me a DM, and I promise you, nobody won't even know that me and you discussed that. See what I'm saying? And if it's something that you want to talk about and you want me to talk about it, I don't have no problem with that. So I love y'all, and y'all be blessed. And if y'all got TikTok, y'all come over there to TikTok and listen to the music. But let me tell y'all, tonight I'm playing all old school music. I'm playing all old school music. So if you're not an old school person and you don't have old soul, TikTok is not the place you want to be tonight. I love y'all, and y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.